light 'em up in the ring, light 'em up, shoot, shine, do your thing, light 'em up in the ring, light 'em up, shoot, shine, do your thing, light 'em up, go dumb, go stupid, yeah, we undefeated, sucker free, we got the seats heated, let's face it, you bout to get a beat down, less talking, let's take it to the streets now, ain't gonna be no rematch, why you wanna fight, touchdown on sight, yeah, turn off the light, oh, turn off the light, let's get it poppin', go dumb. When you see me moving, bodies dropping. Move some. I'm about to go sick, call Earl. I'm turning up like E40, not your average girl. I'm turning up. We can rock like Rocky, make you tap it. Ghost ride the whip, look at my drip. This ain't a copy. We got all night if you wanna throw hands. When they see me fight, they wanna throw bands. Go dumb, go stupid, yeah, we undefeated. Sucker free, we got the seats heated. Light 'em up in the ring, light 'em up, shoot, shine, do your thing. Light 'em up in the ring, light 'em up, shoot, shine, do your thing. Light 'em up.
It's time for the main event. It's the Shoe Shot.
¿Qué onda, vatos locos? Damas y caballeros, it's your boy Dave in the 702 for a special Wednesday slugged out sports edition with the big homie all the way from North Las Vegas, Vince. ¿Qué pasa, homie?
What's happening? What's up? What's up, peeps?
Hey, good to have you, man. I got so much stuff that I got to take care of this week, man. But last week was, bro, I apologize. Last week I was just not on my A game at all, man. I can't believe I forgot not only one of the most important cables. I forgot like everything. And I told my wife, I was like, she's like, you sure you got everything? I'm like, of course I got everything, man. I know what I'm doing. So I'm like, I think I gotta write a list, bro, or I gotta get whatever we're missing, those cables. I gotta get a checklist or just buy the second set of cables so it's all there. But I think everybody that watched last week's Wednesday show, we had some big technical difficulties. And then I think we got hit with a copyright strike, Vince, and I think it said it wouldn't be allowed to be watched on top of all that. So I don't know what I was playing. I know that baseball, they go after you, man. If you play some baseball clips and they're not yours, it could be that. But man, saludos everybody joining us on a Wednesday in Las Vegas. How hot is it over there?
It's pretty hot, man. I went outside. My wife had to go to the doctor. Said, man, it's no jacket weather right now.
And we're twinning. We're wearing black cutoffs. I'm wearing red 49er red, and this is wearing the Dodgers. As you guys saw it in the thumbnail, we didn't do a Monday boxing show, but yeah, I enjoyed the boxing on Saturday, especially the Wilder fight in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Oh, UCLA Bruins. We'll talk a little bit about college sports coming up today too, because we just had on Monday night. It's
Sunday night, the women's champion. That's what.
That's why you're a big fan of the UCLA Bruins.
Yeah,
I got you. Well, what'd you think about both of those teams? I mean, here's the deal. People are starting to catch on to the NCAA, the NIL, which allows college players to get paid big bucks in their senior years. Then you got the transfer portal. And I think they were saying, nobody on that Michigan team were teammates last year. Damn.
That's funny. Hey, but they can play together. That's all that matters. If you can play together.
They got it together really quick.
They did great. Yes.
So what's up with my SF Giants, bro? We got a brand new we got a coach who won the college championships over at Louisiana, right? And he can't get it together. We're dead last as of yesterday. Although I do have some good news if you're a Bay Area sports fan, SF Giants fan. Yesterday the bats came alive, Vince, and it's because of the catcher. We got this rookie catcher, and apparently he's not on my today's lineup. What's his name, man? Anyway, yeah, he's a baseball prodigy from like the Sacramento area. I was just researching him just a minute ago, man. But Daniel Susac was in the lineup. Daniel Susac was in our lineup yesterday. He's a catcher, and on his very first game, he went viral because they were shaking the baby. His family came and they were excited. They went viral for the baby. The baby was dancing. Vince, they won that game, the first game he played, didn't they? Hey,
And
he's.
what's up with their new uniforms? They look like
Oh
cartoon
man,
uniforms.
those uniforms are awful, man. I like that he
They
got
look like the
this one.
Simpsons.
It looks awful, man. And last year, I don't think they played very well. But yesterday, they won 6-0 against Drew. Shout out to Philly Irish Drew Evil. They beat the Phillies yesterday 6-0. Their bats come alive when that young catcher Daniel Susac is in the lineup. But other than that, Vince, this was yesterday, man. We're dead last, man. We're on opposite ends of the spectrum.
You're not going to end up in last. It's going to be the Rockies. The Rockies are going to be in last. So you're good about that.
4-8. What are the Rockies? Rockies lose yesterday or win? Yeah, the Rockies are
They're
always dead
horrible.
last. They're always dead
so
last.
You're good. Don't worry about that. You'll be good. You're all right.
Oh, wow. Some encouragement. You can't be worse than the Rockies.
I know. No, the A's. The A's are horrible.
Oh, my God, man. Come on, A's. We can't come to Las Vegas and be that bad. You can't be that bad coming to Las Vegas. But you know what I heard is this Friday, if you guys are here in Vegas for Friday, this is so strange to me. Why? Okay, I like that Bruno Mars. I like his singing. I like his songs and whatnot.
Don't tell me you're going to the parade.
I'm not going to the parade.
All right.
Not that parade. But they got the Bruno Mars parade closing down the strip on Friday. And so he's a big gambler. And I was like, before I moved here a long time ago, I remember this story, man, that he was arrested for being all coked out of his mind on cocaine. And they found a lot of drugs on him. This was 15 years ago, right? Since he was arrested in Las Vegas for drugs, he's gone on to have numerous hits, residencies, but he's also racked up. He's also racked up. Do you think Floyd Mayweather gambles? Bruno Mars has racked up over $50 million in debt.
Fudge.
To the
Lord.
most of it is to the MGM Grand. So they say, I don't know, this is speculation, but they say that MGM Grand was like, well, you owe us so much money. How about you do shows? How about you do our shows and you could pay us off by doing shows. So he's done the residencies. I think he has a bar, nightclub lounge at the Bellagio that's very expensive, very nice. Sometimes he just pops in and performs for free, but it's very expensive and by invitation, I think, to hang out there at the Bellagio. But I guess, to keep him on a string, because he's got to pay up, they're throwing him a parade. No. The Bruno Mars parade.
It's going to be too hot. What time is it going to be at? 6 o'clock?
Probably in the middle. I have no idea. If anybody knows, man, let us know. What's up, the Big Spooky? I hope it's not another slow day. Yesterday's Vince, I went to Summerlin to eat at the casino. They call it the Resorts at Summerlin now, but it was known as JW Marriott. Then it was Rampart Casino. I went there to eat because I wanted to be one of the first people to try the new taco spot, and I was telling you that. They don't even open for lunch. They're not open until 2:00. So
that's insane.
I'm going to go back, but I just checked YouTube and somebody already went. Oh, I wanted to be first. Anyways, my tacos yesterday.
Just think about a Dodger went first. Just think about Dodger went first, all right?
That's
okay,
funny.
Since you do food, you're a food critic. I want an honest opinion. No, don't. I just want a straight fist. On a 1 to 10, what would you, not your wife's, your meal, what would you give it a 1 to 10? Be honest.
Mine?
10 being, oh my gosh, everybody go over there. 1 big, just go somewhere else.
Oh, here's the thing, because somebody asked me, SB in the chat asked me, the margaritas, if you like margaritas, are amazing for $5. The beans and rice.
Those are easy.
The beans and rice were amazing, but I hate when you go to a Mexican restaurant and the beans and rice are awful. The chips are delicious. The sauces they make are fire. My tacos sucked, man. They were like a straight 5 out of 10 or 2 out of 3. But my wife's food was delicious. I tried it, man. So, anyways, I decided we'd go back. We'll go back to Flaming Juan's either in Henderson or Summerlin. I'll just try something else.
Yeah. Hey, so good. Flaming Juan's, if you're out there, hit up Homeboy to make it up to him. Because you need to make it up to him. Him and his family, not just him and his wife, him and the family.
Before we get to all kinds of good stuff, man, I brought up flaming. I brought up Floyd. He's no flamer, but Floyd Mayweather, because I was thinking about that singer who owes so much money in gambling, right? Floyd's in the news, and rightfully so, man. And they've been on the major sports channels because of what's going on between him and Pacquiao and Netflix. So Netflix has the big show. Netflix has a big show this weekend, Saturday. Everybody can watch UK boxing if you got Netflix.
If you have Netflix, yes.
In the middle of the day. I love it. I love it. But
I'm gonna watch that one now.
Yeah. In fact, if you're home and you want to go live, I'll figure out who's doing a little watch party for the last 2 fights. I'll be watching Conor Benn.
That's my off day. Conor Benn.
Oh, good.
He's gonna get knocked out.
Oh man, did you see what Conor Benn looks like, guys? Okay, Conor Benn just fought like at what, middleweight or the catchweight against Eubanks. And he used to once upon a time be a welterweight. That was a long time ago. And he's fought at 154 for a while, 2 or 3 fights. He looks pretty bad, man. Where's my picture of him? He looks pretty bad. Like, I think he's pretty weight trained. Before his house.
That sucks.
That's him supposedly up top, just a few days away from the big fight on Saturday. I don't think he's going to have too much even if he's weight trained. Regis Prograis, they say Regis Prograis is injured, bro. They say he's got all kind of nagging injuries. Regis Prograis never really fought. Regis Prograis was a champion at 140. He's jumping up 10 pounds, taking a payday against a big puncher. So even if Conor Benn is weight trained, in my opinion, he's going to have an easy time.
Yeah.
Especially if he gets them out early. So, God, there was some really good boxing. But, yeah, Floyd's in the news. I don't know what your opinion is about it because they were going to have the fight at the Sphere. Manny Pacquiao said, my contract was signed. We signed it already, bro.
Signed it. But they're dumb. I can't believe they fronted him the money. Big dummies. Netflix is dumb. Netflix.
He got an advance. He got money. Yeah, he got an advance.
That's dumb. I don't give him like 2% because I don't trust him.
But who gave him the advance? And then he goes on
Netflix.
If it's Netflix, then all of a sudden he goes on different media outlets and he's telling people, oh no, it's not a real fight, it's an exhibition. Yeah. Now the whole thing is in jeopardy. But he got paid in advance, like you said, he's got some money in advance.
They're dumb. I would never do that. I'll never do that. No.
I don't know what's going to happen to that fight.
Cut your arm off.
Look, I've been reading a lot of the forums, a lot of people who leaving comments, and people say, look, some of us don't even want to see this fight at all. But
I don't.
Real boxing fans, they want to see it be a real fight that counts against Floyd's record. You know, put up your 50-0.
He'll cry he'll do a Devin Haney if he loses. Oh, Pacquiao's on drugs. His rice had steroids in it. Or he just needs to just sit down and go retire.
But does it matter if you lost the fight? I mean, honestly, Floyd, does it even matter? Because it's not like it was in the height of your career. I mean, you're practically 50 years old. You're 49 probably. Why would it matter if you did get a loss? Just obliged by the contract.
He's not the greatest either. Look at Chavez. He went 80-something and old. Come on, man. 50 and 80 are two different numbers. If I offered you 80 million, you'll take 80 million or 50 million. Come on, man. Be real. The greatest. Pacquiao's better than Floyd. Pacquiao fought everybody. And the only one he fought old was probably De La Hoya. You know, but Pacquiao fought them all. Marquez, look at the wars. Floyd ain't can do no wars with no damn Mexicans.
I appreciate everyone. Salute to SBI. Thank you so much for being here today on a lunchtime stream here. Hot day in Las Vegas. Speaking of young fighters, man, this just happened today. Just now, it just happened, and I'm really, really excited about this fight. Xander Zayas, Puerto Rican unified champion against Philadelphia. Shout out to Drew again. Jerome Boots Ennis. Whose hair do you not like now? Xander had braids when he first came out. Man, then he had like a
blonde hair or white hair.
Now he's doing the blonde. Now he's doing the blonde.
Say that shit, man.
He's had at least 3 or 4 good hairstyles since he started fighting. But Jerome Boots Ennis and him, you guys can watch the press conferences if you didn't already watch them today. They're pretty fire, man. And I've never seen this side of Xander. And I think we're going to need to see this side. We're going to need to see this side of Xander. I like it. Yeah, shout out to Drew. He says Floyd fought most guys at the end of their career. And Drew, if you want to join us in a little bit, hop on here. But Boots Ennis and them, they're going to sell this thing out in New York. The hype is building.
Don't Xander look like Neon? Look at his haircut. Look at Neon, the streamer.
Oh, yeah.
The king of streamer, Neon.
The little twerp Neon. That's not a good look.
Look at that hair.
That's not a good look.
No, it's not.
But I think that fight is going to sell out and do really, really well. And I'm excited. But you know, I really didn't want to talk about this, Vince. I don't like talking about this because we were close to his camp. But I went and saw Xander Zayas, and I had really good seats in his very first debut on Top Rank, which was about, it's now been 5 years, maybe 2017. I went to Reno because we had, and you have somebody on the card too, Francisco Esparza.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was still fighting for Top Rank. I think that was his last pro fight. Well, we had Andy El Tiburon Vences from San Jose that we went up to go see with his camp, and I was sitting right behind Xander Zayas' camp, man. All his family were there. It was his first fight ever. It was really exciting, and I remember literally we were sitting right behind Xander in his pro debut. Xander's now going to fight for this unified title, but our friend Andy Vences El Tiburon, who used to fight with Top Rank, is in legal trouble, and it's like I don't even like talking about the here in Las Vegas. I don't like to do true crime. I don't like to even talk about Sin City Manny or Finney and Bubbly because we were close to them. So I don't even like to talk about this story. But Andy Vences, thank God, the girl is alive, man. He was on vacation and he's on a jet. It looks like he was on a jet ski on vacation in Miami, and he hit a 21-year-old girl who's still and I'm praying for everybody involved. He hit a girl. She sustained perhaps head trauma with the jet ski. Oh my gosh. And, it's not like you hit a person. It's different when you're in a car and you're like, oh, what was that? You hit somebody. I don't know we don't know anything other than that he hit this person and he took the jet ski back and apparently was arrested later on. Maybe he didn't know. Maybe he did know. But now it's pretty serious that they're talking about in Florida that carries 5 years. 5 years in prison for fleeing. So I pray that first of all and foremost, I pray for that girl and I pray for Andy and his family, because he was on vacation, bro. And I mean, you never know. I mean, I'm not going to speculate, but when I'm on vacation, I'm drinking. That's me. I'm speculating. We don't know what happened, but it's pretty serious.
Boxy's got a hard life, so he might have been drinking, having a good time, celebrating.
Yeah, he's retired, and he has an awesome, and he still does. Shout out to everybody at Stone's Boxing Gym in San Jose, which is it's a great gym, and they have all these amateur kids now that they're training there. It's a whole program, dude. And so I really pray for that girl, and that it's not going to be serious charges, but nonetheless, man, I got to report the news. Man. Prayers to them.
They'll probably get him for attempted murder.
Oh, I hope not. No, the charge. From what I saw, the charges are fleeing the scene of an act. It's like hit and run, but in water. It's like but it still carries up to 5 years. Ooh. And man, I think Wes Watson is out there. That he got bailed out, but dude, I just put myself in somebody else's shoes. No, not Andy Ruiz. Andy Vences, Andy El Tiburon Vences from San Jose, California. He fought. The story I was just telling you guys was I went to go see him fight because we were close to his camp in San Jose, California, where I used to live, and Xander was on the same exact card. And then when we were still friends with at the time, Francisco Esparza, who is a Las Vegas fighter, he was on that card too. It was a fun night, man. I'm always going to remember that. Reno turned up, man. Reno turns up for fights sometimes.
It's turning up now. A lot of people are going to Reno now.
Yeah. I mean, my father-in-law lives out there too, man.
That house, remember the house down the street from mine, for like 2 houses down? It's sold.
Oh, good. I got an update. I got an update to anybody who didn't hear the story. I'm gonna say the story with as little detail as possible again, because I don't want you guys to find out. I don't want anybody to find out where I live now, man. It's so weird. Unless I know you.
It's a gated community. You can't get in. You got security guard in the front.
Shout out to Big Mouth 21. I appreciate you. Shout out to Bell 11. And shout out to Reptile Lover. Yes, Jesus is king.
Yes, sir. The king.
If you didn't know, guys, my neighbor played for the Raiders, and I had no idea. How did I not know?
That's crazy.
This is what
bad
bothers
neighbor.
I know I'm a bad neighbor. Like I'm trying to be more friendly. That's not how I was in California. I pretty much knew all my neighbors over the time I owned that house. That's how it should be now. It's how it should be now. I don't find out he plays for the Raiders until he disappeared, and I'm like, what's going on with my neighbor? Like, he had some funny stuff on the windows, and like he had a wife and I think a newborn baby. He had a lot of cool stuff like trucks and those ATVs, ATVs and stuff. I'm like, where are they? I haven't seen them in a while. I was just about to call my HOA and be a snitch and be like, hey, their landscape looks awful. I didn't want to be a snitch or a rat. I'm like, but I thought about it. I'm like, it's been weeks. It's like over a month. I don't see them. And then I see the for sale sign. I'm like, they moved. Of course, they bought a house somewhere else. Dude, it's for sale this weekend. It's coming up on the market. So yeah, I met the. I don't want to say exactly how much, Vince, because again, it might lead. But I'm going to tell you this. This is what bothers me. Here's the update, guys. My neighbor played for the Raiders. My neighbor got cut from the Raiders. He's a free agent. I didn't even know he was a Raider. They listed the house, and Vince, he's selling it for less than what he paid for. That hurts.
Oh, he wants to get out of it.
He wants to get anything back. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's a really bad time for Las Vegas real estate. It's going to hurt my value. Like we've been thinking about moving to a different neighborhood, and it's like I can't sell, especially when he's giving the house away for, I don't know, maybe 20 or 30,000 less than what he paid for it. But here's the deal with millionaires, because he's a legit millionaire. Yeah. He's worth a lot more money than us, obviously. He's a multimillionaire. He can write off that loss, Vince. It don't matter to him.
Yeah, he's going to do that. That's smart.
Whatever team he lands on next year, even if he's getting $1 million for the position he plays or whatever, he's going to write off that $30,000 loss. He just wants his money back most of it back as soon as possible. So,
and he's lucky he live in California paying those taxes.
Yeah, no. Oh my God, man! Especially speaking of California and taxes, we talked about him a lot, but Puka Nacua.
Yes.
I wish him too, man. I'm praying for him. He's in rehab, man. He was messing around with some girls, young girls. He's hanging out with streamers, getting himself. I think a girl is accusing that he bit her. She filed charges. I don't know. And then I guess somebody spoke to him, was like, you better hurry up and go to rehab before the next season starts.
And that streamer was Sarah Safari. She hangs out with Tuco Toxico.
Is that who accused him of biting?
No, but that's one of them he hung out with.
Oh, okay. I don't know who the person is that he was, but they accused him of biting him. I guess maybe there was criminal charges, but he's in rehab, man. He said, he's the one that said, look, I'm on a rookie contract. I can't afford to buy a house in LA.
I know, that's crazy.
He said, I'm on my rookie contract. I have to rent. And
anybody that plays for the A's and come out here and got no money, I can let you stay in my man cave for free.
As
long as you're a starter. If you're a starter, yes. Even the basketball team. We'll get a basketball team.
We'll take season.
If you're a starter,
we'll stay here. Oh, Big Mouth says, I think they're dating. Oh, my. I can't keep up with that. Today I saw
Sarah.
Today I saw something.
Bradley Martin. You're a Bradley Martin, right?
Bradley Martin's from the Bay Area. Yeah, originally from San Mateo. I know who that bodybuilder dude is.
Yes.
But today they said Cardi B's ex baby daddy, Stephon Diggs. I don't know. He's supposedly hanging out with the girl from The Bachelorette, the one, that Mormon girl that everybody's realized they saw her. They canceled the season. Stephon Diggs is supposedly dating her now. That's what came out. I can't keep up. I get all the sports gossip no matter what, but
let's get to this dude.
I don't know if it's true, but they said
it's probably true. He likes that stuff.
Dude, Mario, if you want to hop on too, man. Big Mouth.
Mario, what up?
I got some really good
Mario's
stuff.
The man,
and I wanted
man.
And Drew too's invited. Let me put my
and Drew.
Let's put the link in here for the interview mode, because I can have more than
I can't wait for WrestleMania. Can't wait.
How many days away?
The 16th and I think the 15th, 16th, I think, of this month.
It's coming up.
Yes.
How are ticket sales?
I ain't going. I'm gonna go right here. Poof.
Oh, yeah.
Right here on the TV.
Drew says Offset got shot in the butt. Yeah, he was doing fine though. The next day I think he was seen smoking a joint outside of the hospital. That's pretty funny. I put the link down, guys.
Get the link.
You guys are more than welcome. If Mario, if you're going live later today or tomorrow, let us know, man. Hit me with a text, or I'll hop on and talk more boxing stuff specifically. Vince,
and give Mario my number.
Yeah, I'll give Mario your number. I gotta share this. Let's share this real quick. This is the best baseball story I've seen all week, and it happened just a few days ago. Joe Adele of the Angels. See, I took the audio out. This guy robbed the opposing team of 3 home runs. Here's number 2.
Yes.
And here comes number 3. Here comes number 3. Thank you to Bella Bing for the gold coin. Here's number 3. He straight fell over the fence. He's got it. Awesome. It's not every day. It's not every day you steal 1 home run, but to steal 3. Look at this. Is the picture of him holding the ball. He's like on the side with the fans, and he's holding the ball like, I got this one too.
He's the man. He's the man.
That's absolutely amazing. So, your nephew, shout out to Emiliano Vargas. I got that video too of all the Vargases working out with David Benavidez. I think David Benavidez, he's here for the rest of the training camp.
He lives out here.
Dude, he bought a house here now too?
Yes.
Well, he's out here for good, obviously, because he was kicking it with your family members.
He bounces around. Yes.
Multi-property owner. Yeah, okay, I got that. I'll show that video. Mario says Joe Adele is a psycho defensive player. What an unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. Look at these catches, man. They're unbelievable.
Hey, but did you see that catch, that foul ball hit in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
The guy went after the ball and his pants fell down and they saw full moon.
I did see that. So I was thinking about showing that one today too, but yeah, I think that one might get us some kind of a strike or something like that.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
but I definitely thought about that.
And sad news, Davey Lopes passed away today, second baseman for the Dodgers.
No, Davey Lopes
passed away. And then Miguel Rojas' dad passed away, and he's playing right now.
Oh my God, dude! Davey Lopes is unbelievable. I always admired him when I was a little leaguer.
Remember that slide he pops up?
Yeah, I didn't know that, man. Rest in peace to the great Davey. So they're gonna probably do a tribute tonight, right, at the Dodger Stadium for him?
No, they're playing. Oh, this Friday. This Friday,
they're gonna commemorate him.
Yes,
that's a sad loss. That's a sad loss. But I was bringing up your nephew because your nephew Emiliano Vargas threw out the first pitch, right? Yep. And now Manny Pacquiao's in on the action, invited to throw out the first pitch at the Yankees. And obviously Manny Pacquiao, we're going to wait and see if he's going to actually go through with that fight with Floyd Mayweather. But yeah, Manny Pacquiao throwing out the first pitch. He's getting in on the action. Probably inspired from your nephew getting invited to throw out the first pitch. I'm pretty sure Xander Zayas, if he didn't already, is going to be throwing out a first pitch.
Probably in Miami. That'll be a good place for him.
Yep. I always talk about how sports fans, obviously Dodger fans, they're no stranger to fistfights in the stadium. Raiders always had a long legacy. But this weekend at the Chisora Wilder fight, and 2 times I noticed that the crowd, when the fight was getting really, really good, 2 times I noticed that everybody was watching something else. And
that's funny, huh? When you're at the fight, you see everybody like this.
Yeah, here's one.
Look at that.
Oh, swinging. Look at this brawl. What's going on? Hyphy, man. World Star. Dude, that was just one of the fights. Apparently, the one of the security guys, the bouncers, he straight like picked up somebody and just tossed. He tossed a couple of people. That Saturday fight was very entertaining. I thought it was very entertaining, man. I thought the referee got involved a little too much. It was obvious he was trying to save Chisora, but they were talking to each other, man. Did you see them? Yeah, you could see that they were talking to each other. They've slowed it down, the video. I don't have the video, but I guess, or I do have it maybe somewhere. They said that at some point he was telling him, I love you to Chisora, like I love you. I'm not going to hurt you too bad.
Didn't he give him, didn't they eat something after the fight? He went over there with some food?
They probably did. I didn't see that, but I mean, they're very friendly with each other. They're very cool. They like each other.
A lot of boxers are friends because they fight, they travel with each other in amateurs. When they go to the USA team, they're together in Colorado. So a lot of them are friends. It's funny when you see them arguing. Like Ryan Garcia, when he be talking, it's like, dude, you guys are like family, We went to your birthday party over here in Vegas. Like, dude, come on. We met your girlfriend before she was your wife. Come on, dude. It's like weird. It's weird stuff.
For Chisora, he took the bus, man. He literally took, I guess he lives in London. He took the train with his daughter. It looked pretty cool. He's taking the train to the fight,
That's awesome.
like an average guy, average Joe. But I think obviously this had to be it. This had to be the last hoorah for him. But for Deontay Wilder, he probably could have stopped Chisora. Maybe he, like he said, he told him, "I love you, bro," and he took it easy on him. Now people want to know what's next for Deontay Wilder. He was a world champion. Anthony Joshua was right there. Anthony Joshua was in the front row.
Andy Reese. Is that his name? Andy, the Mexican heavyweight? Andy Ruiz, or I can't think of his name.
Andy
he knocked out AJ.
Yeah, oh yeah, Ruiz. Yeah, Andy Ruiz.
That's who he should fight.
Man, he's been so inactive. I like Andy Ruiz since all that went down. He's been one of these guys who's like, he takes the longest breaks or he has contract issues. But I wouldn't mind seeing that. I don't care, man. I don't mind seeing it. But obviously, AJ was there. This is a fight that should have happened maybe 5 to 10 years ago, but it didn't.
Come on, AJ.
And now we got to wait and see this fight at some point. Back to baseball really quick. This was yesterday. I thought I was gonna go live yesterday, man. But if you like baseball movies, to me, this is one of my favorite baseball movies ever.
Bad News Bears.
No, it was Charlie Sheen. 37 years ago. Because, remember the other day you were telling me about the uniform for Cleveland, and I was like, oh, yeah, what happened to the Cleveland Indians? I forgot the Indians changed their name. I was all confused. I saw the C, they're saying Guardians. I'm like, who's that?
I know. Bring them back, please, Major League Baseball.
Charlie Sheen. Wow thing. 37 years ago, this movie came out. Charlie Sheen was a really good baseball player in high school, and I think he played a little bit of college ball too. He trained for the movie and was throwing naturally. It says here he was throwing naturally 85 plus miles per hour when he filmed this movie.
That's not bad.
Not bad for an actor, right? 85 miles per hour. It's probably was his dream to have been a real baseball player. But speaking of you, that's probably one of my favorite Netflix documentaries right now is the Charlie Sheen one that came out. That dude was crazy. And it reminds me.
He lived a good, crazy lifestyle.
He's still crazy. But it reminds me because you and I were talking yesterday about, what's his name? Lakers. Odom.
Lamar Odom.
Lamar. Yeah, I saw that. Did you watch a little bit of that?
Yeah, you know what? He put Khloe through hell. Khloe Kardashian.
He did. he did, man.
He owes her. To this day, he owes her. Even though she went on, he owes her. Because, man, she had to put her life on hold for him.
She did. I thought that it was like the people that made it were probably really biased towards Khloe. But I mean, if she stuck by
nailed her to the wall.
If she stuck by his side through all of that and the infidelity, the drug use, I mean, she was a good person for what she did, standing by his side. And but it just seems
I hate to say it, but that's my favorite Kardashian one.
Well, that's pretty easy. Considering
not the new one, because the new one's all jacked up.
Yeah, she definitely doesn't look the same at all. But that all started here in Vegas, man. They picked him up at the Vegas and they took him to the whatever, the Bordello whorehouse, whatever it was. It's pretty wild.
And you know what? The only thing I like about the documentary is he went to UNLV because he left Rhode Island to come to UNLV.
That's right.
And they didn't show nothing about that on there. What's a UNLV? You can show the damn strip club, but the house, but you can't show UNLV Rebels. Give Rebels some love, man. You know.
Vince, here's that clip where they're talking to each other. I guess he tells them, "I love you." Look, it's like a movie. Don't do it, bro. I don't know what the exact words were. Don't do it. But yeah, Deontay Wilder,
He's a big guy, man.
Hey, there was some really good boxing this weekend. My favorite fight is this one. I had two favorite fights. Mark Magsayo on Sunday fights this Irish guy. The Irish guy came to fight, man. He just wasn't nearly as skilled. Magsayo, the Filipino fighter who just signed with Zuffa, he obviously was a former world champion. He got the stoppage, but this Irish guy came to fight, man. He was just kind of like defensively. He wasn't all there defensively.
Irish come to fight.
Oh man, yeah. He had some early success, but the thing is, the other great fight that I saw this weekend was on the Tim Tszyu card. Tim Tszyu had Sam Goodman, who is now a real contender. He was the co-main event. He fought a guy from Argentina. This guy came from Argentina, and he was wild, man. He had the like crazy blonde hair. He had the crazy shorts like Nassim. You know what I mean? This guy really put up a hell of a fight against Sam Goodman. And I'm wondering, when will we see more of that guy, the Argentinian fighter? That was a great fight. That was one of the best fights, guys. Sam Goodman versus the Argentinian fighter on the co-main of Tim Tszyu, man. Tim Tszyu got another win. So it looks like Errol Spence versus Tim Tszyu it's gonna be a reality, bro.
I'm taking Tim Tszyu.
You think Tim Tszyu? Yeah, Errol's been out way too long, man. He's been out way too long.
Cortez won his fight on Zuffa, the main event.
He was the main event. Yeah, Mark was
that dude was a monster as an amateur, man. Because my son used to train with him.
Yeah.
I saw him one time beat down like 4 MMA fighters. I was like, damn.
Really?
Because my son was supposed to spar 2 of them. But he said, no, I'll take them all. I was like, what? And he tore them all. I was like, what the hell? He's a monster.
So you can see why Zuffa has high expectations. They put him as the main event.
Yeah.
But the fight to me wasn't that exciting. I
didn't watch it because I told you I don't watch boxing on Sunday. Unless it's Godzilla.
The sky is still the limit, and we're gonna stay on the Zuffa thing for a quick minute because we're on that. But I got to cover this other fight that happened this weekend. I didn't see the whole fight, man. I just saw this one round. This is going around now as a potential knockout of the year. Giovanni Cabrera.
I saw that.
Giovanni Cabrera used to be on PBC. Bro, he's had some losses against top guys. People really thought, shout out to Lucas Cattell. Lukey Boxing said that he used to think he was going to be a pretty good, solid contender, maybe even get to championship material. He's from Chicago. He's half Mexican, half Italian. He got knocked out.
The best of both worlds.
Dude, he got knocked out so bad. Here it is, man. Here's the knockout. He went to Korea to fight this South Korean fighter. You see that right hand?
I don't know why they go overseas.
Yeah, he must have been offered solid money to travel.
A lot.
Just completely laid out unconscious, dude. This is not cool.
Yeah.
And now everybody's talking about who is this South Korean fighter, bro? Who is he, man? Unbelievable. And
I do know one thing. Devin Haney and Rolly's, that fight ain't going to happen.
I'm upset about that, man, because they built it up for so long. It felt like
scared.
The contracts were about to be signed. The contracts were given to each other to review, and the terms aren't good, or the terms are one-sided. Yeah, definitely. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing. We talk sports here. We talk boxing. We talk Vegas. I appreciate you, SB. The Zuffa signing. Smash the like, man. The Zuffa signing. Today's kind of a general sports show, but let's talk about the Zuffa signing because now it is official as of this morning.
Oh my gosh.
You're laughing, but Edgar Berlanga, I don't know how much they paid him. Here it is.
Well, hopefully you can buy some real jewelry.
Edgar Berlanga and Richardson Hitchens signed with Zuffa Boxing. Zuffa Boxing announced today that Edgar Berlanga and Richard Hitchens have entered into multi-fight deals with the company, with their promotional debuts expected this summer. Berlanga, 23-2, 18 KOs, will return to the ring under the Zuffa Boxing banner to reclaim his position as a top contender in the super middleweight division. The 28-year-old Brooklyn native of Puerto Rico, blah, 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 whatever. How much do they pay him and Hitchens?
Hitchens is a good fighter. I can't believe Top Rank De La Hoya let him go, or Matchroom. I can't believe that one.
So this was just weeks ago. Hitchens was going to fight Oscar Duarte, Golden Boy. Oscar Duarte is a solid fighter. He fought Ryan Garcia. He has some big wins. He's a good, heavy-handed Mexican puncher. Everybody was looking to that fight. This dude Hitchens pulled out the day of or the day before.
Pulled a heart muscle.
He made up some BS. They did not strip him of the championship. The rumor, and these are just rumors, are that the Zuffa deal, because he was a free agent or Matchroom I guess he was on his last fight of Matchroom. I'm not sure exactly. Don't want to speculate, but Maybe he was a free agent. He walked away from this deal. I don't know what the penalty. I'm surprised he wasn't sued. I don't know about the lawsuits from Oscar and Oscar Duarte, Oscar De La Hoya. They should have sued him for breach of contract. His promoter should have sued him. But
the manager.
Zuffa picks him up. It's now official. He's a champion at 140. It's the division Emiliano Vargas, your nephew, is in. He's now ranked. Emmy's now ranked contender. Dude, he's going to be stripped by the end of the week, is my prediction. Today's Wednesday. They have to say something. There is no 140-pound division at Zuffa.
Maybe tomorrow.
They said they were not going to do it. They said they wanted everybody to be a welterweight. So,
but he can't defend his title.
Right, because Jairo Pitaya just tried to defend his IBF title at Zuffa, and they ended up stripping him just weeks ago. It just happened. So
yeah.
I hope you enjoyed being the 140-pound champion while it lasted, Hitchens, because he's going to get stripped.
Yeah.
He's going to get stripped. And you can't defend. Furthermore, they said he couldn't even make 140 pounds, and that was probably the issue why he's moving up to welterweight. You know who else is there now? Brandon Lee.
Yes.
The Chinese, Korean-Mexican fighter, Brandon Lee.
Yep.
He's over there.
Badass.
To be honest, Rayo Valenzuela, he had his first fight at 135, but he won the championship at 140 when he beat Pitbull Cruz. Rayo could probably be a welterweight too. He's probably going to stick around at 135. There's going to be some good fighters over there, bro. There's going to be some good fighters.
I'm waiting for Virgil to go over there.
Let him go, Oscar. If you don't want him, let him go, man. But I think
the manager will be mad because the manager can't go with him.
I think Hitchens is it's just around the corner that they're going to strip him of his title, and then he can fight for the Zuffa title. But speaking of the IBF, there's a fight tomorrow night, and this is Canelo's division, bro. This guy Iglesias, Cuban fighter. He's unbelievably good, bro. He's really good. Remember this? David Morrell was supposed to be really good. This guy Iglesias can hit really hard. It's Eye of the Tiger Promotions. It's going to be Montreal, Canada tomorrow night. This is a vacant belt. The IBF world title. It's up for grabs. Canelo used to have all 4 belts. They tried to take this belt away from Canelo. Then they let him win it back. Then Terrence Bud Crawford won all 4 of them. And then Terrence Crawford said, "C'est la vie, goodbye. I don't want him.
Done.
I got him. Thanks for giving it to me. You can have it back. I'm not paying any more fees. I'm done."
I don't blame him. That's crazy.
But this guy Iglesias, I guarantee you by tomorrow night, at the end of the night, he is the new IBF super middleweight champion. I was wearing my Canelo Alvarez hat yesterday, man. This Canelo, we're waiting to see who he's going to fight in September. What's going on in the world? Did you hear what he did, man? You hear what he did?
Bought his wife a watch.
Ah,
a crazy watch that costs a lot of money.
Where's my picture, man? Canelo Alvarez is now a college student. He enrolled in San Diego University.
Beautiful.
Man, he said he wants to get a degree in business.
Oh, smart.
So, and knows a lot about business. He's probably one of the highest grossing athletes in the world. Bro. So he's going back to college. What happened to that picture, man? It was cool.
He bought his wife a watch too.
Damn, right when I was like Canelo's age, I was like, should I go back to school and get another? I always thought about it, but I don't have that. I ain't got the time now. And I got a lot of free time, man. I don't have the time now to go to school. But that's why I say congrats to Canelo, man, because he wants to get that certificate, that degree, make it official. By the way, his taqueria, have you never been there yet, huh? The Canelo Alvarez taqueria. Fonzie's been there. Fonzie said it was all right. He got me those hats. He got me that Canelo Alvarez hat from that taqueria, which is why I went to that.
Next time, get him a blue and white hat, not that black and orange. Blue and white.
That's why I was wearing that hat. I wanted to see if that taqueria in Summerlin, they claimed they're from Tijuana. I wanted to see if they were like, oh, I know that hat. But no, it didn't work out. Speaking of Cuban fighters that train right here in Las Vegas, man, David Morrell.
Yes.
I'm pissed for him, man. That dude, Canelo fought that guy, his opponent Smith. They're two Smith brothers in boxing from the UK.
Yeah.
He busted that dude's bicep. Remember, he tore that guy. He was like 6'3". He tore the dude's bicep. He hit it so hard. David Morrell was going to fight him on April 18th, which is what? I think that's when the WWE is having summer. What do you call that? That's the same weekend. WrestleMania.
The World Series of Wrestling.
Dude, it got canceled. Smith had to pull out. On the same card is that guy Whitaker, Ben Whitaker of the UK. They're both in the same division. And Ben Whitaker, he's the one that does like Prince Nassim stuff. I love it. He's a showboater. He does all kinds of tricks, dances, clowns around. Well, David Morrell was like, look, my guy can't make the fight, bro. An injury has forced Caleb Smith out of his light heavyweight clash with David Morrell on April 18th at the MSN Bank Arena in Liverpool. The event will still go ahead with Ben Whitaker now headlining 21-4 Brian Suarez. David Morrell's pissed. He said, look, dude, I've been training hard here in Vegas. He's like, I've been training really hard in Las Vegas for an even better fight. I was preparing for Smith. Fight me. And Ben Whitaker and his team are like, they ignored him. He went on to go on social media and say, you're older than me and you're still a prospect. You're older than me. You're an Olympian. Damn. Fight me. Promote me to the main event. Because to be honest, David Morrell's already been in camp. Didn't you see David? Raleigh was over there too, right? Yeah. Where's he training? David Morrell's training here in Las Vegas for this fight.
Yeah, he's trained. Well, his trainer is Salas. So he's on the gym over there by Barry's Boxing Gym. It's a new one. Can't think of the name, but that's where all the Cuban fighters are at.
Man, it was a grand waste of his time. Shout out to Alex Tomlin. Appreciate you. He says he learned from Juan Manuel Marquez, who went on to pass the bar and become a lawyer. And I believe maybe did he also become a politician? That's really impressive of Juan Manuel Marquez that he's an attorney.
What he said about Zuffa. I think everybody's go to Zuffa because they're getting good money over there. That's what I think. If you're a washed-up boxer and they're going to offer you the money, you got to go.
$10 million for Edgar Berlanga, man, he's coming out. How many losses? He's 2 losses, never been a world champion. Yeah, it sounds like a good deal.
If you're washed up, not all washed up, but if you're like over 35, go for it. But Berlanga's young, but he don't want that smoke.
For Hitchens, it's kind of confusing to me because he still hasn't lost a fight. He was in his peak, and they must have offered him really good money too, man.
Yeah,
they had to.
$42 million. It's not like the homeboy ain't got the money.
They had to. So there's a lot of fights this weekend. I'll ask you some of your opinions on some of these fights, but there's a fight in Vegas this weekend. Vince, I wanted to go to it, but I'm too busy on Saturday night. Saturday in the afternoon, I'm fine. But this is Saturday night at the Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas. Yes. You know who's fighting? Let me put it up. Do I got who the whole card is?
Dylan Capetillo.
Yeah, Dylan Capetillo, the son of Capetillo himself. By the way, I didn't play this one, but the Vargas brothers getting down with David Benavidez and his son. Look how fast David Benavidez. They're all fast, but even David Benavidez, his son, getting in on the action right there. There's Junior, Amado, Emiliano, of course, David. Artist Boxing Gym.
I remember Dylan Capetillo, when he was that little, he used to go in the ring like that before amateur fights and just shadow box when he was like that little.
Great question.
Now he's the man.
There's the picture of Canelo Alvarez enrolling in the university. He said in español, he said, nunca es tarde para empezar la primer día de la escuela. Yeah, he was going to go to school, man.
Damn.
He says, Dave, do you want Stephon Diggs as a 49er? Is the 49ers desperate to get him? No. I'll pass on that guy. Hey, Vince, this one's funny. This is called When You, Darvish, Took Out the Batter, the Catcher, and the Umpire with One Pitch. This is funny.
Oh, that's crazy.
Where is it? No audio. Here he goes. Ooh. All 3 of them got it. All 3 of them got it. So yes, this Saturday, I was looking for that picture of Dylan, but not only is Dylan on the card, where is it? Where's the lineup? The main event is Brandon Adams. Brandon Adams has 2 wins over Serhii Bohacek. It's really a good fighter from South Central Los Angeles. Oh yeah, Julian Montalvo. You familiar with him, Vince, from your gym circles? Luki Cattell put out an article about him on BoxingScene.com. So the deal with this young fella right here, Julian Montalvo, he's 17. I think he just turned 18. He already had his first pro fight. He got signed to
in Dubai.
He is so tall. Dude, he's like 6 feet tall. I think he's a 6 foot tall featherweight. He's just 18, but he got signed by Top Rank when he was 17. This will be his first fight at home. So not only is Dylan making his debut here in his hometown, but Julian Montalvo, man, Lukey said that this kid is the real deal, man. He's been beating up professional boxers since he was his teens, like David Benavidez. Like David Benavidez was sparring with Gennady Golovkin as a teenager. And incidentally, as far as birthdays go today, you mentioned the passing of Davey Lopes. Rest in peace. Yep. One of the great baseball players. But today is Gennady Golovkin's birthday. Is he
retired?
Yeah, he's in charge of. He's going to be in charge of Olympic boxing going forward.
Not for USA or for his country?
I think international boxing. I forget what the federation is called, but he's in charge of it because if you remember the last boxing, there was a lot of controversy around the rules and who was officiating it, and they suspected there was a woman who may have been actually born a man. It was a lot of controversy. And they, honest to God, they're talking about ending boxing in the Olympics. So Gennady Golovkin being in charge of that is the right guy for the job, just, as far as I could see it. But yeah, Julian Montalvo is he's fighting, and Brandon Adams is the main event. Tickets are not cheap at Cosmo for Saturday. People are complaining. From what I saw, there's up to $120 a piece.
Oh, hell no.
And Vince, I saw the seat chart. A lot of unsigned tickets. Unsold.
That $100 come with free parking and free food?
No, man. You gotta take a cab. Even when I take a Uber to the Cosmopolitan, it's $60 round trip. Or I can drive there. See, the thing, you drive to the casino. Now you really can't enjoy yourself. You can't drink too much. You got to make sure you're not drunk driving home. This is great. I love talking about the Raiders, Alex. You missed it earlier. I was talking about my neighbor selling his house, and he's a Raiders. He just got cut from the Raiders. I'm going to be seeing where he goes. I'll be watching him next season. I don't think I paid too much attention to him on the team last year. But the draft is coming up, Vince. We should do a show on the draft, man. Coming up in how many weeks? Like two weeks?
Yeah,
or less?
Soon. I got invited to a party, but I don't know.
A draft party?
At the Palms. Yeah, at the Palms.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, when Vegas had the draft, it was amazing, man. I can't wait till they bring it back.
Because the Super Bowl too. This is the spot. We the spot,
Yep. Okay. Been on here for a while. I could talk sports with Vince all day. Pro Box Friday. Pro Box on YouTube. Speaking of Las Vegas, dude, I think Coach Jason, which is the dad, Gallegos, is. I'm not entirely correct. Maybe you can give him a call, but if he's the coach of Johan Gonzalez just fought Erislandy Lara for the middleweight championship. He came up short. He lost. Johan Gonzalez from Venezuela is fighting Friday against this guy. You can see Pro Box favors Sousa, Herbert Conceição Sousa, Brazilian fighter. But I think Coach Jason is going to be in his corner, I think. Good to see Jose El Compita, man. No worries, man. I ain't seen you in a minute. I hope you're doing good, my brother. Hit me up on the phone, man. Call me up. Pro Box TV, Friday night and Saturday. So Friday, I'm going to be watching this to see if Coach Jason is in his corner of Johan Gonzalez. He just had his son just won. Then he had Lorenzo Para of Venezuela just win. They went to New York. This is in New York. Yeah, he's on a hot streak. This is in New York. So if he is the coach, I guess they'll be flying out Thursday they'll be flying out Wednesday because Thursday is the weigh-in. The weigh-in will be Thursday.
Maybe they're out there now.
Maybe. Also, Saturday, Probox is having another fight. Saturday, he used to fight on PBC. Man, I'm very familiar with Vito Melnecki. I've seen him do open workouts plenty of times. People said he signed with Zuffa. In fact, today I saw people were saying, "Oh, Vito Melnecki's over at Zuffa too." No, he's not, guys. He didn't sign with Zuffa. He signed with the promoter Samson Boxing, which is the guy who handles he handles what's his name, Fundora. So he's fighting on Probox in New Jersey. A double show for Probox Friday and Saturday night. Yeah, hit that. It's a good month for boxing, especially May. Compita, we're just like weeks away from, Cinco de Mayo, which is always an incredible weekend. Always an incredible weekend in Las Vegas when you have you got David Benavidez this year headlining. Used to be Canelo, but this year it's going to be David Benavidez. Still going to be a great card. There's going to be Box Fan Expo. Yep. Teofimo Lopez has been added to Box Fan Expo. And I'm just gonna say it. The rumor is, it's not a rumor. He's no longer with Top Rank, Vince, and he has Kevin Connolly as his manager, which is also the manager of Edgar Berlanga. And they're saying Teofimo could be surprising us very shortly.
If he goes to Zuffa, they're gonna have to drop some money on him.
Because Teofimo's said he wants to move up to welterweight, and there's only a welterweight championship title at Zuffa, right? They're gonna have Hitchens. They would have Teofimo Lopez. They're gonna have a pretty good roster over that.
They're gonna have to have a trilogy. Those two.
Yep. Everybody wants to know when's Compita's dancing feet going to be back on Fremont, though, Jose. You're going to have to put out a Cinco de Mayo dance video or something on your YouTube channel if you don't, man, you got to come out here and bust a move. In fact, the other day we were talking about yesterday I did a live stream, Compita, and I remembered the night that you were with McLovin, and I think and
the
Finney,
real McLovin?
No, McLovin, the live streamer. The live streamer that used to be McLovin. They were talking about him in my chat yesterday. I did a lunch live stream, but what happened to McLovin? And I remember that day you was off the chart. You was off the chart, Achayo. At the promenade, man. I was dancing. But shout out to Compita in the chat. Yeah, it's been a long time for real, man. The main event.
You're past due.
Main event. Saturday at lunchtime, guys. Everybody can watch, and because I don't do those live things because I can only watch. I've got one of those things that lets me watch whatever I want to watch, So I don't do live streams commenting on the fights because it's weird. I can only watch it on one TV, but Netflix, I could watch Netflix on my phone. I could watch Netflix on every TV in this house.
Hey. You should practice the Spanish so Zuffa could call you to be the Spanish commentator.
Yeah, I should. Alex
got me on that, man. Damn.
Yeah, Alex wants to know if Oscar De La Hoya should be worried about any more fighters leaving over to Zuffa.
I don't think he cares.
Maybe he doesn't mind losing Virgil.
I wouldn't mind losing Virgil. Virgil, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, Dana would give...
Floyd
Schofield?
That's another one that could go over
That's
there.
Another one that might leave. You're right.
He should because they don't want to fight.
Vince, I was thinking about this. I saw this yesterday. I was thinking, what if this said Zuffa 2026? Eventually, this is going to say Zuffa 2026 payrolls, and it's going to say Zuffa and then everybody else combined.
Hey, they got the money.
Don't hate, huh? The Dodgers, $429 million. The other teams, look at all these teams combined, 6 teams.
Hey, but just remember, back in the day, the Yankees used to be like that too.
Who could stand a chance? Yeah. Let me look at the odds really quickly on DraftKings. DraftKings, where are you at, DraftKings, for this weekend's fights?
It's 3-3 in the 8th inning. Dodgers and Blue Jays.
So are you guys going to sweep? Did you win yesterday?
Yeah, man, of course we're going to win.
Hey, Compita and everybody is. It's fun being friends with Vince because now I have somebody who's ragging on. The text messages come every day with score updates. And Vince, the other day, I think you guys were beating the Blue Jays 11-0 when you text me, and I wrote Vince back. I go, what's going on? Slow night? Slow night? You sure you can't score anymore?
I gotta get him because he's a 49er too. I'm a Cowboy, so.
I'm like, slow night? And you guys ended up
him.
scoring in what, 13 or 14?
Yeah.
Shout out Fonzie. Yep. Yeah, no, it's good. Hey, everybody in here, Fonzie represents San Diego, the Padres, man. I think the Padres might get a little better. The Padres? They might get a little bit. You want to go see their stadium. You want to see their stadium.
The stadium is beautiful, but
I want to go to the stadium.
I love that stadium. It's the best stadium I've ever been in my whole life. But the team, it's like they're like our AAA team over here.
Oh, horrible! Ow! Come on, that's an insult. Damn.
Los Padres, they can't win nothing. They're done. They need to move out of San Diego like the Chargers did. All they got is Jimmy Johnson, Shamu, Legoland. Old San Diego with the lady that rolls the tortillas right there. They got no sports out there.
Compita says Niners all day. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, let's go look at some odds. Yeah, let's look at some odds real quick. No, Foncey's a Bolts fan.
Hey, Niners are almost like the Buffalo Bills.
Here we got some odds.
Super Bowls.
Yep. Let's talk about some odds real quick. Okay, I talked about the Pro Box card, but let's go straight to the co-main event. Conor Benn is fighting at a 150-pound catch weight against Regis Prograis. Regis was a champ at 140. He's moving up 10 pounds. They say Regis Prograis is injured. That's the rumor, is that he's hurt. And he's a plus 800 underdog. Negative 1,600 for Conor Benn. To be honest, Vince, Conor Benn is going to stop Regis Prograis.
Oh, even if he wasn't hurt.
Haney dropped Prograis.
Who?
Haney.
Yeah, he's scared of roadies.
In San Francisco, where the Golden State Warriors play, dropped Prograis 3 times in that fight. I got Conor Benn by knockout. That's a negative 320.
How many rounds?
It doesn't say on DraftKings. It just says, it's not going to be a decision.
We're gonna see a beating like Thurman and Fedora. That's what we're gonna see on this fight.
In the main event, things get a little bit more confusing in that main event. Tyson Fury, it's a big guy, man. Tyson Fury's 6'9". The guy he's fighting, though, the Russian, Makhmudov, he's also a pretty big guy, 6'5.5". Here's the thing with Makhmudov, guys. Makhmudov is a very heavy-handed puncher. 21 wins, 2 losses, 19 knockouts. 2 of his losses, one of them is against a really strong young contender who's undefeated, Agit Kabayel. That happened in Riyadh season. That happened pretty recently. He lost that fight. But the other fight comes against the Italian fighter from Top Rank, Guido Vianello. And Guido's hit or miss. He could box. When he boxes...
Those are dangerous fighters when they're hit or miss.
Yeah, because you don't know which version of him. But he lost to Guido. I thought he should have stopped. So here's the deal. Tyson Fury hasn't fought in a very long time. He's been very inactive, bro. The last time he was this inactive, he fought an MMA fighter, the former heavyweight UFC champion.
And lost.
Dude, he got clowned. He got dropped.
Yeah, he lost.
Because Tyson Fury takes these long layoffs, and then you don't know if Tyson Fury is going to come back in good fighting shape, if he's going to be shaking off a lot of ring rust. Did he take the opponent serious? Man, he didn't take that UFC guy serious.
No. I wonder if he's going to be out here Saturday to see Dylan's fight.
Who's going to be here?
Tyson Fury. He's real tight with them, with that family.
Oh, with the Capetillos?
Yes.
Well, he's fighting.
Capetillo did a fight with him when it was bloodied up. And Capetillo did.
Oh my God, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Well, Tyson's fight's going to be Saturday in the afternoon, so.
No, he can't be here.
No, he can't be here, and it's going to be in the UK. But he might be able to tune in. Where if he has a way, he might be able to tune in. I don't even know if they're going to televise that fight from the Cosmopolitan this Saturday. But who do you got, Vince? And then I'll let you know who I got. Who do you guys have, man? You got Fury?
Yeah.
The Gypsy King. Compita says he's got the Gypsy King as well. Personally, man, I won't be surprised if Tyson Fury tastes the canvas in this fight. Every time he has a long layoff, he doesn't look that great. But when he boxes, he makes people look because he's huge, but he could box. He's got to box.
Yes.
He's got to box. He's got to box this guy, and he can beat him. Do not be surprised if he tastes the canvas.
The day I met him and got his autograph, he was sitting in a chair, and he was still taller than me.
Wow.
Yeah, they fought.
Wow. Alex says Virgil will be the guest announcer for Zuffa.
No, he's going to be selling food on the aisles.
No, don't say that, man. Oh, yeah, in that, we had those Pro Box. Herbert Conceição is a negative 700 favorite against local fighter Johan Gonzalez of Venezuela, who's a plus 450 underdog. And then I talked about Thursday night. The IBF Super Middleweight Championship is available, up for grabs. It's vacant. Oslis Iglesias of Cuba, a negative 1,000 favorite against Pavel Silyagin. This guy, Pavel Silyagin, barely cracks the rankings. Barely. It's guaranteed. Wow. It's guaranteed this Iglesias will be the new IBF world champion.
Guaranteed.
I guarantee it. Who else is fighting this weekend? I mean, that's pretty much it. Will Fury end up like Thurman? Man. Well, I have to say no, because Fury is like Fundora as far as like being the tall fighter. Like at 6'9", like there's very few fighters in the heavyweight division right now that can fight as good as he has, be a former world champion, and be 6'9". Fury's just got to commit himself, man. When he's committed, there's a couple fights out there. There's a couple fights for Tyson Fury that I'd still like to see, and then he can really retire. He's teased us with retirement so many times. Yeah. If his heart is still in it and he fights well this weekend, there's a lot of good fights for him.
I like the song he comes out to. Sweet Caroline. I like it.
Oh, man. Vince, I was watching this weekend. There's a TV show on Netflix. I know I talk about Netflix a lot. What are you guys binge watching? It's called Love on the Spectrum. It's about autistic people that are dating. Oh, wow. Okay, so they're autistic, right? And they do a dating program where they match them up, right? And I love to watch how to see them fall in love, right? And they got a new. He's not Mexican, but he acts Mexican. They got a new kid from L.A. He's a big Dodgers fan, and they said he was Salvatrucho. He's from El Salvador. Oh. He's on the show. It's called Love on the Spectrum. He went on his first date with this girl, and the girl was her name was Caroline, and he's telling his mom, I like her name, Caroline. That's just like the song, Caroline. Sweet Caroline. He's singing the song. He was in love with this girl. He barely, because her name was Caroline. He loves to sing Sweet Caroline. But yeah, check that show out, guys. It's really funny, but also heartwarming to watch those people fall in love on that show. Love on the Spectrum. Conor Ben, we did that fight. Tyson Fury. Brandon Adams, that's the Saturday card. He's on here too if you want to bet on him. Negative 600 favorite against Agyarko. That's the guy's last name. Yeah, well, I got Brandon Adams winning that fight too. Vito Melnecki is a huge favorite against Omar Huerta. That's Saturday night, and that's a negative 2,000.
Do you ever bet?
Yeah, man, I lost money on Arizona the other day.
No, I'm talking about boxing.
Oh, on boxing? Yeah, when I'm feeling pretty confident. I just don't like to lose money, man.
Right now, nobody likes to lose money.
I don't like to lose money, bro.
That's why I don't bet. I don't bet because that's why. I know I'm gonna lose.
Right here, we got signed, bro. Let's take it back to the old school bare knuckle boxing. Alfredo El Perro Angulo used to walk out with his pit bulls. I was at a fight when he fought against Canelo Alvarez, and people, that is the last time it's the last time I can remember people throwing beer bottles toward the ring. And I had really good seats, man, and it was raining water bottles. I'm like, what the hell? People were so upset with how bad Alfredo Angulo was fighting. But he was a dog in his day, man. He did drop
Yeah, he was.
Arizlanda Lara. He dropped him. It was a hell of a fight. You can see now, man, he's clearly over 40 years old. Alfredo Angulo will be bare knuckle fighting again for the second time.
Man, they're nuts doing that bare knuckle. That's crazy.
Walk him down, Van Hooter. Afternoon, gents. First time tuning in. If I'm correct, Van Hooter, that sounds correctly. I think that maybe your mom, and I believe you're a heavyweight fighter, right? Heavyweight fighter from Zuffa.
Awesome.
We would love to have you on the show if that's the case, if that's who it is, heavyweight fighter. We've had Floyd Cashflow Diaz, formerly known as Cashflow. We had Floyd Diaz interviewed. And if that's you, man, we'd love to have you. I did see you fight.
That'd be awesome.
I did see you fight. There's my Instagram, @shoeshine_boxing. Hit me up, add me, and we'd be glad and happy to interview you and talk about your next upcoming fight, if I'm correct.
Or hey, we go watch them train. We'll go to the gym.
We'll do some video footage of you training. That'd be awesome. That's your wife. Okay, thank you. Yes.
Oh, shoot. Nice.
Oh, okay. That's your
wife.
son. That's your son. Okay, perfect. Please let us know. Add me and we'll get it down. I did see your son and your kid. Yeah, we saw him fight on Zuffa. That'd be awesome to promote him.
Great.
Thank you so much. Yeah. One last thing. One last story. It's what, 2:50. Vince, you know, I went yesterday. I was supposed to review a restaurant yesterday. Well,
I think you should go do it this weekend.
This right here caught my attention.
You and the
I had to save this one. Because, you know, Emmett Smith had a restaurant here in Las Vegas.
Yep, he had.
They shuttered the doors. They said he wasn't paying the rent. But here's the deal. There are a lot of people who told me that Emmett Smith's restaurant was very good, that he was actually putting out really, really good food. Well, some female TikToker who reviews food, she went viral with over 66,000 likes on her video. She went and reviewed Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce's Tourist Trap Steakhouse and said it was the worst fine dining experience she's ever had in her life. You can go to the New York Post and read all about just how bad Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes' restaurant is. Oh, man. I don't think they'd survive in Vegas.
Frog legs there. You know, they call the quarterback Kermit the Frog. I wonder if he sells frog legs there.
How bad could it be? How bad could the restaurant be? I mean, we don't live in Kansas, and that's where I guess where the restaurant is in there. But
now, would you think they'll be good at barbecue out there?
Yeah, you would think they couldn't screw that up. In fact, there's a barbecue restaurant that opened by a former NFL player that was by the Las Vegas Premium Outlets, not too far from me. And I don't know if it's still there, but if it's there, I'm going to go review it, man, because I heard it was good when it first opened like a year ago. I appreciate that, everybody. Alex Thomas says the show is getting better and better. We're having a lot of fun doing it. We usually are on Mondays, but Wednesdays every day at lunchtime. And we'll hope to add some more days to that. Remember Flavor Flav's restaurant in Vegas? I don't remember it. Do you?
Yeah, it was right there on Maryland Parkway by the ghetto mall now, but it's not. Yeah,
it didn't last.
Didn't stay open long either.
Oh man,
I heard he didn't pay his employees.
Oh,
because he has child support. You know, that boy got a lot of child support. You know,
I can't believe it. He didn't even pay his employees, huh? Oh man. Well, guys, tomorrow night we got boxing. Saturday, I think, Vince, I'm definitely going to be watching it from home. We might go live later with Mario or tomorrow. So Saturday,
it's clever.
I think Saturday we'll be live.
We got to call and get Alex in here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Thank you to everybody that joined us. SB, welcome down Van Hooter. Absolutely. Let us know. Hit me up on the IG and we'll set up an interview. That's it. Vince, anything else you wanted to add?
Dodgers losing 3-4 in the ninth.
Oh my goodness. What are the stands?
You okay. Can't win them all.
Still be in first place. In case you wanted to see. Vince, I think it's better than this. 3-8. Four as of yesterday.
Hey, I'm just loving it because your your football team's better than my team, so I get you now.
I'll take 8-2 any day.
Oh,
That's
of
all we
course.
got for today, guys. We'll be back on the air as soon as possible. Make sure you hit that notification. Thank you, SP, for modding today.
Yes.
Thank you to Jose Compita and everybody
Thank
else
you,
that I missed.
everybody.
We'll be back. Until then, peace out, everyone.
God bless
Peace.
everybody.